Here's the before picture of what I would consider to be my pantry. I have a very, very small kitchen, and yeah, basically I needed somewhere else to put stuff, so I put a bookshelf in front of my back door. You can see one of the locks there. But really, I needed the extra space, I needed the extra storage. My lovely floor that has yet to be renovated. Um, I've tried to do some organization in this area, as you can see, with like the sugar and coffee and the other bins and stuff in here, and this basket here, but it definitely needs some help. The one thing that I am very proud of actually is my spice rack here. It's nice and organized. It was actually my dad made it bazillions of years ago, and as you can see, it almost fit in this space, so we actually cut off that side, that one side, to make it fit. But yeah, here is the before picture. Okay, so I'm going to admit that I actually filmed that before picture a couple weeks ago now or so, because I'll be honest that this pantry, well, quote unquote pantry, has actually been really difficult to try to figure out how to organize it properly. I'm not sure if I'm happy yet with it, but it's much better by far than it was. Plus, I also took the snow day that we had last week and used that to retile my kitchen floor. I know that sounds weird, but my daughter helped me with it, and so that kind of finished off the look, because my floors were horrible, as you saw in the before picture. So here is the after. Okay, so just a quick pan here. It's definitely much better than it was. But here's the fun part, the new floor. I'm so happy with this. Oh my goodness. And my daughter has actually spent quite a bit of time kind of lying on it and skating on it and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, that's kind of our pride and joy now, is our new kitchen floor. Yay! So I also wanted to kind of containerize, for lack of a better term, where the cat's food and water goes. So I found this little carpet, I guess, at Dollarama, and it's specifically to put to like, it's got a rubber backing on it. Let me see if it shows in here. So you've got a rubber backing, and then this is just kind of a soft spot on top, and then I've just actually got takeout containers. This is what I've been using for the cat's food, is just takeout containers, and I put the lids underneath so that especially when the water, when the cats are drinking the water spills into there rather than, well, what was on the floor before, but now I've got this carpet thing here. At some point I do need to get a new bookshelf, or maybe redo this one, because as you can see, it's kind of getting scratched up there from when I take my flower bin out all the time. Yes, I have a flower bin that is that big, actually, but I'm a big baker, so that's why it's so big, I guess. In this green container, oh, there's Patches. Say hi, Patches. In the green bin there is some first aid stuff. When we went camping last summer, we created it to take with us, and really there was no point in taking it apart, so I kind of have now a first aid kit in the kitchen, which is actually a good thing. Juice boxes for the kids for their lunches. On this shelf here, I kind of have extras of things. So when things are on sale, for example, I'm going to put them in these bins. So there's really no reason to label them, because it's always going to change. And the Coke is for my boyfriend, because, you know, he loves Coke. On this shelf here, I kept some of the ceramic bins. Although these two ceramic bins were actually empty on the other, in the before picture. The one that is now labeled brown sugar, which is this one here in the end. On the other side, it has lettering similar to this of flour. Well, that is nowhere near as big as my bin that I actually go through very, very quickly. So I just relabeled it to brown sugar, and to just kind of keep the matching one. I've just turned it around. It actually says coffee on the other side. But I don't drink coffee, so I'm a tea girl. In the basket here is just extra towels and stuff like that for the kitchen. And then again on this shelf, it's more extras that we have. So I'm actually starting to think that I may not even need this bookshelf if all that it's holding is extras, and my plan is to actually get a stockpile set up down in the basement. So who knows, maybe most of this stuff might actually end up in the basement. In this bin here, I containerized all of the different samples that I get in the mail. So I may actually label that samples, but I'm not sure yet. And then just the top shelf is plant and, you know, my radio and straws, some rice, pastas. And in this little one, I've got, you know, some extra elastics that don't fit in that container because it's getting too full now. The cat's brush and some hair ties for me. Didn't change anything on my spice rack because it was already organized, but there you go. There is the after, including my brand new floor. I am really way too excited about this floor, gotta say. Anyway, subscribe down below, and be sure to follow me on all social media channels down there as well. Bye, guys.